Every time. Wait. Do I have sound now? No. Sorry. Fucking.
Yes, right here. Yes.
Oh, okay. Darth Vader's already fucking with us today. Are we good? Hopefully. Muted I am. Great. Alright, I think it's fixed now. Fucking Darth Vader. Just fucking around. Stupid Anakin over here. Well, anyways, this is the live stream you were looking for. That's pretty much all I said. And happy Star Wars Day. So, before I start saying hi to people, I do just want to let people know there is a giveaway today. We've got 2 bottles for it. We have an EHT small batch and an ECBP A122. So that is every $5 gets you an entry. You can do Super Chat or you can do PayPal, Venmo. Those links are in the description. And you can, if you do PayPal, Venmo, just make sure you tag my Whiskey Lab in the chat and let them know for how many. So thank you, Scott, as always, for freaking tracking this. You're awesome. Okay, let me start saying, actually, I'll start saying hi to people, but also, as my first pour of the day, oh, I don't need all these other quarts since that mic decided it wasn't going to work. Anyways, even though Nick and I tested it out right before the stream. But also going to start out with a first pour of this Master's Keep Wild Turkey 1 because my niece was born last week and I wanted to celebrate. So I'd been saving, we got this bottle a while ago, but we've been saving it for my niece to be born. So let's have a little pour. We had a little bit and I dig it. Spoiler alert, I like it a lot. Oh, look at that Sony. People talking shit about my camera. My camera rocks. So while I pour that, let me say hi to some people. What's up, Sugar Kitty? Shimmy and a purr in a Jedi robe. I don't know how long this robe will last. May the Force be with you always. That was the thing I also said while I was on mute. And also with you. It always made me feel like church. We all know Star Trek is better, right? If you're in this stream, you know that, right? Do it or not, there is no try. What's up, Blind Squirrel? There is fail, though, at your audio at the very beginning of the stream. So, wrong space Odyssey. Yep. So for Scott Pigsley, how's it going, buddy? Red 5, standing by. Is that Porkins? I think Red 5 is Porkins. He's hilarious to me. When I found out his name was Porkins, I freaking died. Jigger Kitties, 5 fingers. Speech therapist day? I'm not sure I get the joke. May the 4th be with you. Oh, like you're saying Force wrong. Happy Star Wars Day. So, well, even if my audio wasn't working at the beginning, hopefully you saw my amazing sign. One day I'm going to buy a printer. Or ink for my printer. We'll see. Maybe. So, woo! Almost spilled my Glen. And I haven't had anything yet. So, starting out with this Wild Turkey 1, it's like, I think it's 101 proof. And it is finished in a toasted barrel. Not sure how long. Yeah. Figured that out. Yep, my freaking audio. Yeah, when I had it for a second, was unplugging the like fancy mic, and it was, I guess, the laptop's like own microphone. So, you an Ewok. So when I put this on this morning, Nick was like, "You look more like a Jawa than a Jedi," and I was like, "Shit, that's actually true. I'm too short." And it's his, so it's pretty darn long. My alternative mic is slightly in the way, So let's see if I can scroll this up. I just want to make sure I'm catching up. Oh, what's up? Sup, Chris? All the way down in Australia. I'm just waiting on one thing, and then I'm sending something to y'all. So I think I missed... Okay, didn't. Okay. So, sup, Don Nishida? I just sent out something to you today. I just sent out something a few days ago, but also something else. I haven't been in a live for a while. Plus, I know, pulling out the I never win. The very beginning. Crap, nobody stands a chance. But y'all should still enter and try. So, hey, Dara, how's it going? It's quite the way to start. Yeah, on mute. But also, it was fun pulling out the Jedi robe. So, thank you. In fact, speaking of the baby niece, Amelia, this is the first, probably the last, so they had to get a surrogate and everything. It's a whole long thing. Been like a 5-year journey of cancer and failed implants and failed eggs and everything, and surrogacy. And now we finally have little baby Amelia has arrived. So, and I get to see her at the end of May. Woo! I'm looking choppy today. It's that Jawa look. I look like a Who from Whoville. There be mountains with that Ewok Jedi. Let's try this out. Oh, Red 5 was Luke. My bad. Which one was Porkins? Nick made me wear contacts, and I read this as Cheers Clara instead of Dara. Fail. Hey, Taste and Sensibility. How's it going, dog? So, hey, Marty. How you doing, buddy? Thank you so much. You are entered. So, what we got? Oh, I don't know what happened. So today, my plan is basically kind of a game that Nick and I like to play all the time with our whiskeys and like whatever we're watching, like what character would, also I tried to put on makeup and that was clearly a fail. What character would each person be? So Nick and I stood around staring at all of our whiskeys and made a list of a bunch of the main characters. So, we're going to go through some of those, and I'm going to be curious if y'all agree with any of them, or what. So, yeah, we have that going for us, that shortness. Oh! I forgot to switch to... I hardwired into the Wi-Fi, but then forgot to actually switch to the Wi-Fi. So let me make sure all Wi-Fi is off of other devices. Nick, can you do that too? Because our Wi-Fi is actually... not that great. So we hardwired in, but didn't actually turn off the wireless part. Fail! Wow, just failing all over the place. The dark side is strong today. Fucking Kylo Ren. Wear whatever you want. That was pronounced. Wear whatever you want. Oh, like the rope? I don't know. I'm definitely a little bit behind in the chat for sure. So I'm trying to hurry up and catch up. This is pretty yummy. And then we're going to start on these characters. So, oh, nice. Yes. I love Prince. That's a good. I like it. Prince on Star Wars Day. It works. They used his music for a Batman movie, so why not? Scandalous. I'm driving home. I can track 1 second. Oh, no worries. My whiskey lab is tracking, so no worries at all, Ben. You'll be able to chill. So, hey, Adam Dorman. Doing good. Just got done. Union House Rye Flight Live. Oh, nice. I mean, too bad it's a bunch of ryes, but, you know. I know you posted about getting to visit Union House recently, so it's like a craft distillery in Kentucky, I think. Oh, gotcha. Fourth to last radiation? Almost done. Lil. Oh, there you are. Hey, Lil. You're almost done. Almost done. And then we get to see you in a few months, and I can't wait. So, it's going to be awesome. Oh, thank you so much, Scott Pigsley. It goes to My Whiskey Lab. So, I have it here in the banner, tag My Whiskey Lab in chat. So, this guy right here. One of the wrenches, and awesome tracker. I did re-wrench you, right? Scott, I think I did, as at My Whiskey Lab. best Star Wars movie in the background. Empire, absolutely agree. Empire is the best Star Wars movie. I'm curious about your thoughts on the 90s movies, because just in coming up with characters and whiskeys for the characters, I had to like think about the 90s movies again, and oh man, I forgot how much I hated them. So, but I doubt I'm going to go all the way to Women of Whiskey, but I'm glad that I don't have to necessarily cut it off at, exactly 7 o'clock my time, 9 p.m. So, because Mash and Drum is not going live tonight, but Women of Whiskeys is, and I do think I have their link in the description below. So, it is in this. So this is this new distillery he went to the other day, Lenexa, Kansas. So if you don't know Adam Dorman, he's just like an awesome supporter of a bunch of channels. And he is Evening Drams on Instagram and always like posts cool things and gets to try a ton of different ones. So, yeah, so my Venmo, it's in the chat. It's ChrisRod7. No spaces or anything. So, I mean, it's in the description. Sorry, it's in the description. Or it should be. I know there's a lot of stuff in the description, though, but it is in there, I promise. So the bottles that are up for grabs, there's actually 2 of them. It's going to be an EHT small batch and a, I just saw something in the chat that distracted me. EHT small batch and ECVP A122. Okay, I'm at least going to take off the hood. Oh, that's so hot. Okay. And not in a sexy way, just in like a temperature wise. Also, being somebody who never wears her hair down, it's all the challenges today, clearly. So, oh, thank you, my whiskey food dude, Paul. Appreciate you. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Appreciate you. And Dara, thank you. I saw you did find the Venmo. Yeah, that's going to help a lot, y'all, because my Jeep needed new brakes, and that was expensive, because it was all 4. So, when my dad lived in the States, we would change him together, because he had all the tools, and we didn't live in an apartment. But it's a lot harder now, so I had to pay for it. So try and get these bottles if you can. But okay, let's get the first character going. So I'm going to pick totally at random. I'm just going to go to, so I actually put a bunch of pictures of them in the StreamYard in case anybody actually doesn't know. So I'm literally just wobbling the wheel and just going to pick one at random. Kylo Ren. Fucking Kylo Ren. The dude who looked way more intimidating, if you don't know who he is. This is Kylo Ren. He's from the new movies. He's the bad guy who doesn't even know what he wants to be. He's all conflicted. And he looked way more intimidating until he took off his stupid helmet. I was like, as soon as he took it, like when we were in the theater and he took off his helmet, I freaking, like out loud, accidentally, I was like, oh, like very disappointed. Oh, because I didn't know Adam Driver, the actor, but I don't know. He's just not scary looking at all. I feel like when you start with your mask on, you just got to go the whole way, like freaking Darth Vader did until the end, until he turned good, and then you could see his weirdo face. Okay. So for Kylo Ren, which is perfect that I accidentally picked that first. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't want to miss anybody's. So, hey, Bourbon Bites is up in here. How you doing, buddy? You were rocking last night on Dungeons and Drams. If y'all haven't checked that out, you should. It's Tuesday nights at 7:30 my time, 9:30 Eastern. And it's fun. It's nerdy, but it's super fun. It's a live stream I've not seen in a long time. Yeah, I try to go once a month, okay? So it's what I can do. So, oh yeah, you got your coin. My Whiskey Lab is the one who made those and just like gave them to me out of the blue. So, which meant I get to give them to some of my patrons. So, patrons. Well, Hendo, what's up? Cheers, buddy. I just sent you something in the mail. Rob Zilla. Oh, hey, Rob Shields. Jeep Break Monies. Thank you so much. My Jeep says thank you and greatly appreciates it. It's very nice to drive him and not hear that grinding. Because, yeah, the rotors had to replace too. I'm a terrible person. He's Han and Leia's son. Yes. If you don't know who Kylo Ren. But you would think he's cute. I do not understand anybody find like when he took his shirt off, I was like, oh please God, stop. No, like it's just he looks raw, like disproportionate. I don't know. Anyways, that's Kylo Ren. So thank you, Dara. Cheers. You really don't have to. You're so kind. My sister called him Pouty Boy. That's legit for Kylo Ren. Top Dog, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Coming in with that Aussie money, 118 days till Vegas. I can't wait. That's going to be so much fun. The Aussies are coming to the States. They're going to a few places, but Vegas, I think, is first on the list, and it's going to be awesome. Yeah, no, I think he's a good actor. I don't want to, like, just be talking totally, but so the whiskey that I picked for him, and this is perfect because wanted to try it and haven't yet. So was Barrel Seagrass. So, and kind of the idea there being he's kind of all over the place. And like people's opinions are all over the place about him just right now about how he looks. But some people love him. Some people hate him. His own emotions are all over the place. He's just kind of a weird villain. And since Rise are kind of villains to me, though I did try to not pick this as like all the villains are Rise. It just worked. So this will be my first try, even though Nick has already finished a bottle of this. This is a bottle that the awesome Bourbon helped us get. He hugely appreciates it. This will actually be my first pour of the Seagrass, which I've heard is very different from other Ryes. I'm going to pour a small amount. So if you don't know, this is Barrel Seagrass. I actually don't know anything about the rye that's in it, but it's finished in Martinique rum, Madeira, and apricot brandy barrels. So a 3-barrel finish, 119 basically proof. So see how it is. Let me first have a little bit more of Amelia's pour, because I'm still so excited for my niece, of the Wild Turkey one, which I really dig. Cheers to new breaks. Love supporting great people in this great whiskey community. Adam, you're one of the best. You're just so awesome. Thank you so much. So, you're the bomb. What's up? Viking Bourbon. Howdy, checking in. How's everyone doing? Doing good. Hopefully everybody's been binging Star Wars movies. Like, so I'm a Trekkie first and foremost, but I do like Star Wars, obviously. Like, so you can't tell, but my shirt says, hard to tell because the comment's in the way. Oh, and then that's going to be in the way. But it says Beskies for R2D2. But, you know, I like the Star Wars are definitely really good movies. Just Star Trek is better, in my opinion. So whether or not you like the new ones or not, Jim Morris, his jaw is weird. Kylo Ren's, everything about him is weird. I'm sorry, Clifton. You have weird taste. I don't know what he likes, but. So, Seagrass, you're going to hate it. Oh, good. Good to know. Let me have some water going from the Wild Turkey one. Okay. Cool. I'll message you. So I did package up and figure out how much stuff was going to cost to send you. But I do have to wait on a stencil to finish one last thing for y'all. And then I am sending you a package, though, regardless. And then any winnings, we'll figure it out. So, but that is happening. Or like Alderaan, it keeps blowing up whether it deserves it or not. Hey, Alderaan did not deserve so are you saying Wild Turkey 1 didn't? So for us, this was like the most expensive bottle we've ever bought. And when we got it, we were like, okay, we're saving this for when Amelia is born to celebrate. So like for us, it's a bias. It's very much a biased bottle. But I'm surprised at the flavor and finish it has at the proof that it's at. So for me, I dig it. I don't know about $175, but I do like it as a solid. But I also don't have much experience with other Wild Turkey Master Keeps. So, okay, let's see if my pick for Kylo Ren actually makes any sense, never having actually had Seagrass. Should give Matt a ride in your Jeep. Trackhawk. Now the brakes are replaced. Trackhawk. I don't know what Trackhawk is. It is a 4-door with a soft top. I love my Jeep. It's a 2010. And I plan to own it forever. If I do enough giveaways to be able to keep him running. So, but, I mean, 2010, and this is only the second time for the brakes. Like, that's not bad. Finished them and love them all. Oh, that's right. Y'all traded samples. Okay. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna try the seagrass. All right. Even though Kylo and the whole fucking dark side of the Force has been trying to fuck with me this stream. Oh, no. It's definitely rye. I understand the fruit that everybody's getting. The rye still takes over, but I see that it's very much like fresh fruit. Like pears. I've heard people say apricots, but I'm getting, or maybe it's just that it's in the apricot brandy. But I don't know, I'm getting pears. Maybe that's because of the rum cask that it's finished in. And may the 4th be with you. Because you're in the stream. And I know you've been bitching about Picard. It's funky. I don't know about fantastic, but it's funky. Are the Whiskey Mountains really labeled besties? They are besties. They never go a day without each other. Yeah, I'll have to get that from you if y'all doing. So, oh man, y'all, wearing contacts is hard, but I'm trying. Breaking out a few hitters tonight. This fucking mic is just in the worst. There we go. Hopefully that didn't unplug it and now I'm muted. Let me know if I fucked up again. All right. Is better from your generation is valid. If you're like me, then it would be blast. I get that. If like the first thing for you was Star Wars, so technically Star Trek Original Series came out first. But like if you went to the theaters and saw Star Wars and was like living with it at its prime and as it came out and made sci-fi what it is, like then I get liking Star Wars more. But I was born in 87. I grew up with Next Generation. My dad and I would watch Star Trek Next Generation like it was our job. I used to always pretend to be Data. Like Trekkie all the way. I love Star Trek. So, but that's a fair argument as far as it being a generational love. I am procrastinating this fucking seagrass like crazy. But what's up, Keith J? All right, I'm gonna try it. Yeah. Oh, no. Made me go up on my toes. Like trying to run away from it. Ah! God. No. I don't like Kylo Ren, even as a villain, particularly. I mean, he's okay. But I don't think he's a great villain. He's just not that intimidating. And I definitely don't like Canadian rye, so maybe that's why. That is coming. Oh, man. Okay, so that's going to go to the side for Nick. Nick can have that one. Yeah. Nick is happy. And Clifton called it 100%. Yeah, you did. So, Bourbon Baller, I am not acknowledging you. Make that same face with Chattanooga. I don't like Chattanooga either. I don't like malt or, half the grains that are in freaking whiskey. That makes sense, Adriana. That makes a lot of sense. This banner is annoying me. So, heads up, there's a giveaway going on, and now I'm just going to take that down for a little bit. So, but there is a giveaway, Super Chats or PayPal or Venmo, which are in the description. And just tag my Whiskey Lab if you do the PayPal or Venmo so that he can know how many entries to put in. And the 2 bottles that are up for grabs are EHT Small Batch and ECBP A122. Let's pick a different character because Kylo Ren is not kind of for me. Okay, I'm gonna do my little thing. What'd I click? Oh, I went up to the logos. That didn't work. Okay, let's try this again. Hey, Yoda! Okay, now we're talking. Okay, I don't know why I really uploaded a picture, because if you don't know who Yoda is, like, what planet are you on? Everybody knows who Yoda is. We are talking about the real Yoda, not Baby Grogu, whatever his name is. Okay, Yoda. What do we have? Oh! Yeah, this is a good one. Oh, he brought over the closed bottle. Man, I would totally pour some of this. There is a little bit left in an open bottle of this, but for Yoda, what we picked was freaking Jack Daniel's Coy Hill, which I can see some of y'all arguing for, like, Vader or something. I think Nick originally wanted it for Vader. I love Coy Hill too much for it to be a villain. Yes! Thank you! He knows. So, we did manage to get... I've sent out a good amount of samples of this, but we did manage to get 2 bottles. That was not me trying to brag. So I'm going to put it in my bubble bath bourbon glen. Look at that awesome autofocus. Y'all are crazy if you don't like the Sony ZV-1. It's awesome. This will wash out that freaking CRAS for sure. But I feel like this is powerful, but with finesse, which is very much Yoda. It's not particularly old, but, you know, it's one of the most powerful, packs a fucking punch of a flavor, killer bottle, but with finesse and just so enjoyable. Not, you know, it's not like out of balance or, you know, too much burn, at least not to me. Nick finds it a bit, but he doesn't like quite as high of proof. So, yeah, exactly. Donald Rance. Donald Rance is Coy Hill, although he probably wouldn't like that because he's more of a Scotch guy. But, you know, I try to stick with pretty much all bourbons or ryes for this list. So, the rye fight or flight. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Is perfect pick then. Whatever his name is. Wait. So you like seagrass about as much as Adam. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, basically. Not the biggest fan. Sorry, like, contacts are the worst. So, we shall see what Vader is. Vader's definitely, obviously, on the list. I hate that you have that much koi. We have a sample poured for you. We haven't mailed it, but we have a sample poured for you. So, that's something. What's up, Brian Brennicky? Saw Empire in the theaters. It was one of the first movies ever. But never missed an episode of TNG in high school. Those were the days of grades. I fucking totally agree. Like, those Next Generation, by far the best of all the Star Treks. And, I mean, those Star Wars movies, the original 3 were so good. Thank you, Brian. 100%. Y'all name Vader is Bland's Gold. I think somebody did. Oh, I remember who I put Bland's for. That's a good one. What's up, Richie Z? Oh, and I see Jenna in here. How you doing? I hope you have a backup. Yeah, so we've got an unopened bottle, luckily. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have gone through so much of that yet. It smells so good. It's just like the right blend of vanilla and cinnamon. And just like a touch of banana, but I don't know, in the way that I like it. Oh, that's so good. That'll make it shimmy. That'll make Darth Vader shimmy. I bet Yoda could make Darth Vader shimmy. You doing to get that koi? Nick is a master hunter, basically. He's like, what's his face? The Mandalorian. I don't know. The hunter? Kind of. Okay. I mean, Hills. Neswin. I see what you did there. Deep Space Nine, really? TNG also went off the air before I got it. Oh, okay. Deep Space Nine's too slow for me, and too monocolored. I shouldn't be talking too much about Star Trek on Star Wars Day, but, like, it gets good. Once you start fighting the Dominion, it gets good. And I do really love Cisco and Odo. And Kira. It's good, but Next Generation's better. Koi Hills are freaking awesome, right? That Yoda shimmy. We call it Yoda shimmy. Now, what do we need to do to get Donald Rance to shimmy and get a true Yoda shimmy? That'd be amazing. Oh my god. I feel like Dagobah would be a scotch. But that would be kind of an awesome name for a whiskey. Dagobah. Okay, I'm going to do another one, but I am going to be sipping on McCoy Hill because it's delicious while we do it. So, again, I'm not looking. Boba Fett! Here we go. Okay. Also, I've been impressed. So far, nobody's been like, you're completely wrong, that one makes no sense. So, I feel like I'm doing... Okay, y'all know who Boba Fett is. He's the idiot. Sorry. I haven't watched the new shows. And I'm sure he's way better in the new shows. But he's like the Captain Phasma of the new movies. He was like made to be this really cool bad guy. And then he just laid an egg and got killed in the Sarlacc pit and nothing. I mean, I guess he didn't get killed, but whatever. Went into the Sarlacc. Like, literally just got his stupid jetpack hit. And then boom, into the Sarlacc pit. And that was it. Like, he didn't live up to his promise of like this really cool, interesting bad guy. So, having said all that, I don't remember what I picked for him. Get back to the comments. I don't know. Some people are going to really disagree with me, I'm sure, about Boba Fett, that he was badass, etc. I just feel like, in fact, a lot of people are going to disagree with me about the whiskey based on my description. Now I feel like I hadn't just gone so hard against Boba Fett. But so for Boba Fett, what I picked was Remus 5. Because Remus 5 is super popular. It's powerful. Like, being only 100 proof, and considering he wasn't, like, a super powerful villain, like, it definitely, like, packs a lot of punch and a lot of promise. And, you know, all the age is in it. And now we have, like, this older Boba Fett. But I think for me, because it has, like, a high rye mash bill, and then all that age, it, like, brings that rye forward. Like, the age mixed with the rye makes that too forward for me, if that makes sense. So I like Remus 5, but I don't love it the way 99% of Whiskey Tube loves it, which is why I'm going to do a review, because I knew that would be stupid, because everybody would hate me. But, so he's kind of my Boba Fett. He just had a lot of promise, and like a super cool thing, super popular, but just kind of fell for me. So, yeah, sorry. I know it. It's like one of those opinions that normally I don't air, but I'm on my own live stream, so I guess I will. Would now be a bad time to pitch that there's a giveaway going on, and that you can enter by Super Chat, Venmo, or PayPal, and just tag my Whiskey Lab in the chat, and you can win, an EHT small batch, EH Taylor, or an ECBP A122, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. So, yeah, it's very rye forward bourbon. Like, and it's funny because I like some bourbons, I can't think of one, but I've definitely had some bourbons that were higher rye mash. Like, there's a Redemption high rye bourbon that I love. I don't quite know what the percentage is, but I know for the Remus 5, the blend of mash bills it has are all pretty high rye. And I think combined with the age, it just really brings that rye forward for me. So that's what just doesn't cut it. It does have like an amazing finish, etc., but as opposed to Boba Fett. Although now he's coming back with this other show, which I have not watched, so no spoilers, but Nick has watched it and loved it. So, your boos mean nothing. I see what makes you cheer. Oh, that sounds familiar. That sounds really familiar, but I can't remember what that's from. Use your lightsaber on... Oh, man! Do we still have our lightsabers? We had lightsabers at our wedding. I can't remember if they're still anywhere around. So, Remus 5, yes. Boba Fett, not so much. Fair. I'm going to have another sip of this Koi Hill, and I'm probably going to take off this Jedi robe because it is a little bit hot. Especially when you're drinking Koi Hill. So, oh god, that's so good. The banana is like mild in the back of the palate, and it's just like the touch you need to smooth off the like cinnamon spice that you're getting with it. So it's like banana vanilla rolling off that cinnamon spice, and you know, the proof heat. But oh my god, it's so good. I love Koi Hill. Okay. That feels better. Sorry, Jedi robe is gone, but make sure that you all like and subscribe. So, and no, May the 4th. Oh, for everybody coming into the chat, May the 4th be with you. Okay. So let's pick another one before I get beat up about Boba Fett. The new show gets better when Mando shows up. Okay. And I liked Mandalorian, but I didn't love it. It was a lot of pointless episodes, a lot of side quests that did nothing to move the story forward. And that annoys me, like, when I'm playing a video game, and that's what it felt like. Like, you know, oh, go do the side quest so you can make enough money so you can do the main thing. And the side quest isn't that interesting, but it helps a lot. That kind of kept going on in Mandalorian. It's like, just give me more story, and origin story, and, like, stuff about the, you know, whole story behind the Mandalorians and everything. Anyways, this has just become Star Wars rants. Team Chewbacca! I can't do his thing, but we can do him next, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. So, no more Jawa Adriana. So, let's do freaking Chewie next. I think everybody knows who Chewie is, but, you know, just in case. It's the hairier one of these two. So, the one that's not everybody's dad. Not everybody's. Kylo's. Ben. Was he named after Ben Kenobi? Old Ben Kenobi? Obi-Wan Kenobi. I wonder if he's talking about old Ben Kenobi. Can I hate that line so much. Luke is such a moron in the first movie. Sorry. If you love Luke in the I mean, he's great. He's just an idiot. Okay, so for Chewie, we picked Old Forester 1920. Because it's like, got a decent amount of proof, got a decent amount of power, and kind of like a reliable, popular guy for like everybody sort of thing. So, like, I mean, Old Forester 1920 is not one of my favorites. And I do love Chewie, but like, I felt like that fit him. And I was trying to pick whiskeys more according to sort of not just my own preferences of whiskeys. Okay. Have you tried Yep, I have Pikesville Rye. That was actually like one of my first ones. It's okay. It's one I'll drink. Mostly with those barely legal ryes, I will drink. I swear, my hair is so much more purple in real life, and it annoys me so much it doesn't come up on camera. But whatever. This isn't about my purple hair. But I like, if I'm gonna drink a rye, like if I was over, it's definitely one of those, if I was over at somebody's house and they poured me a barely legal rye, I would totally drink that drink and I wouldn't cringe in pain. If you poured me a stronger rye, I probably would. Sorry. And sorry, I saw 21090 as I'm going off about ryes and they were going off about how great Sagamore rye is. What's up, Marilyn? How you doing, Todd? So, all right. Let's pick another one. I'm still drinking Yoda's Koi Hill. Kylo Ren, we had as Seagrass. Chewie, we had as Old Forester in 1920. I won't keep doing that recap because I'll start to forget them. So since I showed, I don't know. Should I go random again? Y'all can also let me know. Is Lando. So I almost put down Lando, and Nick had one for him, and I forgot to write him down. Because we were like, oh, we've already got so many. Because I've got like from the new movies and from those shitty 90s movies. So, Chewbacca should have been Woodford Reserve. Who do y'all want me to do next as far as like one of the main people from 90s movies, newest movies, or original movies that I haven't done yet? So Woodford Reserve got thrown out, but it's too, like the main one at least is too bland for him, I felt like. And definitely not proofy enough. So the Jedi in me says, may the Force be with you. The Lutheran in me says, I was going to say, the Catholic in me was always like, and also with you. Like, every time. You are not the only one. Totally get it. Thank you so much, Michael. You are entered into the giveaway. There is a giveaway going on. You can do it by Super Chat or PayPal, Venmo, which are in the description. And just make sure you tag My Whiskey Lab. And it gets you in for either an E.H. Taylor small batch or an Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A122. Whew, words. Everybody wants Jar Jar. Okay. Fucking Jar Jar Binks. I don't think anybody would argue that he's like the most annoying character ever. So if you don't remember who he is, he's this fucking moron. Like, what the fuck? Oh, he's so dumb. Luckily, I think after the first movie, they realized how much everybody hated him. And they, like, toned his role down a lot. And he somehow became a senator because Padme was ruined. That's a whole nother thing. So, for Jar Jar, Nick picked this one. This one's a good one. They're not technically all bourbons. So, for Jar Jar, who was, like, maybe supposed to be popular when they first picked him, and then, we picked fucking Pooper 12. Because this stuff is absolutely horrible. Nobody will argue that. And so is Jar Jar Binks. He's the worst. No. You're wrong. But it's like, okay, you're accidentally useful. Big fucking, like, oh, he was the worst. Well, he's not the worst. Actually, Anakin's the worst, if you ask me. But, like, grown-up Anakin. Can't stand him. Ask me why. That kind of makes sense that he became a senator. But it's, I mean, granted. But, like, senators and politicians are supposed to, like, be able to schmooze people. And nobody, like, you know, met Jar Jar and was like, oh, yeah, I want to work with this guy. Like, ever. Everybody was just like, oh, please go away. So I just don't see it. Like, he's not a good liar, you know? So Greg Johnson said he's Blanton's. I do have somebody else for that. I forgot who it was. Oh, yeah. That was a good one. Okay. So, well, since I mentioned, in talking about Jar Jar, I mentioned almost spilled Corey Hill on my brand new fucking tablet that I got because of work. Would have fucking died. I am rich. I didn't buy this tablet. They bought it for me, which is that would have sucked even more. Whew. But one more sip of Corey Hill before I do our next character. So because I mentioned Anakin. Y'all, it's not fair. It's just not fair to, like, almost all the rest of the whiskeys. How good Corey Hill is. Oh, I love it. So far, Anna's skin complete till he's such an asshole. So, speaking of assholes, let's go over this guy with this stupid rat tail. And, like, so the 90s movies, they kind of came out, like, I was in, like, middle and high school, I think. And, like, people thought he was hot. Blows my mind. But hotness, proclaimed hotness aside, the only hot guy in any of the Star Wars movies was Cassian from Rogue One. Gone wrong. That killed me. Yeah. Ooh, maybe I could do that. There's ethanol. I spilled ethanol on me in lab the other day. How can you be Jedi and Vulcan? Is the Force logical? Could be. I think it is. I think a Vulcan could be such a badass Jedi. Just saying. So, also, what's up, Jerry Black? I see you. And Isaiah, thank you so much for joining our Star Wars live stream. So, okay, 21090, what's up? Because you rock, and the only kicks you knew about was in Brooks and Dunn. He's the only kicks. Like that, and I think there's a cereal. Those are the only kicks. Brooks and Dunn is the best. And I'll argue that they probably have sold more albums than your kicks. I don't know if that's true, but it seems legit to me. So for Anakin, and this is teenage, I didn't feel right assigning a whiskey to little child Anakin, who is kind of creepy. Like, I don't know, small children that are way overly mature than they should be is just a little creepy. But that felt, oh, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get shit for this, but I think even mini rye drinkers agree with me on this. Baby Sazerac is trash. And so I said, like, it tries to be powerful, and he gets his ass kicked. And everybody thinks he's going to be great, and actually he sucks. Like, Anakin is supposed to be so great. Instead, he goes to the dark side and sucks a new one. Gets his ass completely kicked by Obi-Wan. And he's a whiny little bitch. And, like, Baby Saz makes you want to whine about everything bad that happened in your life that led you to drinking Baby Saz rye. I really, really hate Baby Saz. Like, even among ryes, it's bad. Like, Nick likes ryes, hates Baby Saz, even in blind flights. I just think he's super... Anakin is super awful, like Baby Saz. So, did anybody actually like Anakin's character or think that he was at all badass or whatever he was supposed to be? Because he just seemed like a whiny little bitch. 90s movies sucked. I don't know how else to refer to them, but, you know, that bad trilogy in the middle. It's pretty rough. Oh, yeah. Somebody named Spicy and Embred thinks that Baby Saz is good, so watch your sources. Let's see. Adult Anakin has to be or maybe after maybe once he becomes Darth Vader. But before that, no, he's a whiny bitch. Like, no. I won't have him being freaking anything, like, legit powerful and, like, respectable kind of thing. Also, he completely ruins Padme, and I fucking hate him. Bullshit. Bullshit, he loved his wife. If he loved his wife, he wouldn't have done all this stupid shit to begin with. He wouldn't have ruined her life. She wouldn't have quit being a fucking badass, powerful senator queen and gone and gotten fucking barefoot and pregnant and fucking whiny just like him. Are there words for how much I hate Anakin and what George Lucas did to Padme in the last movie? No, there are not. Anyways. See, you're just wrong about everything. How can you not? Yeah, my one of my best friends, her son has been my height for a while, and he's like, I think 9 now. It's ridiculous. So, oh, are the fancies in? I saw somebody say hi to Carrie and Chris. Darth Banks. Isn't Banks the cat from Hocus Pocus? I almost bought that in Vegas. I thought Adriana would like SAG double oaked. Oh, yeah. I think I got a sample, but I don't think I've tried the SAG double oaked yet. Right? Like, the worst. Why have I not... Oh, there he is. There they are. Okay. What's up, Whiskey Fancies? Size of a child, and she's a doctor. Is that creepy, too? Size of a child and actually being a child. Totally different. I am more developed than a child. Just saying. So, look at this. You see how the light and the makeup, the bags under my eyes prove I'm not a child. Nick's never this rant. Never. Not once. Not every single fucking time I see George Lucas's stupid fucking face, or Natalie Portman, or dipshit Hayden Christensen, or anything related to the 90s Star Wars movies. Marcoy Hill. You're right. You're right. This will bring you back to your happy place. Okay. Now that I'm calming down from my rant. I like to rant sometimes. It's kind of a thing. Let's go to somebody that's an actual, like, good... Ooh, here's one from the new movies that a lot of y'all might not know by name. Or even... Yeah, I don't even... Oh, wait. No, sorry. That one. Maz Kanata. Or Maz Kanata. She was played, like, by Lupita Nyong'o. Not sure how to say her last name. I love her character. She's hilarious. She's tiny. She's badass. She's the best. Freaking adore Maz. Like, they need, if they're gonna do a fucking spinoff on everything and everybody and everybody's mother, can we get a spinoff on Maz? I would take that, please. So for her, because she's supposed to be, like, really old, but she's also, like, tiny. Maybe, like, not quite as high proof as some other things. So I would put her as Knob Creek 15 100 proof. Because she's comes off with, like, a powerful oakiness. But, like, she's enjoyable. She's, like, fun to be around. She's, like, valuable. I don't know. She's cool. So I like her for Knob Creek 15 100 proof. Like, we don't get enough of her to see maybe how powerful she would be. So maybe if we did, she'd be a higher proof. But I love Maz. Did Maz stick out to anybody else? Like, I adore Maz. Maz is the best. Well, Nick has to say this because he's married to me, and you're not allowed to be around me if you don't like Maz. What's up, Jerry Black? Sipping on Maze the Fourth Be With You, Clyde Maze Junkies pick. Oh, nice. Do they really have a, Oh, I see. Clyde Maze. Gotcha. Well, that's extremely appropriate. Nice one. How is it one of those, like, apple Alabama style whiskeys, or is it something better? Because the only Clyde Maze I've had was not good, but it was like their basic apple one. That's not my fave. Yeah, there's like a million. I think today Nick was saying a new trailer, which I'll have to check out afterwards because I do love Obi-Wan. But a new trailer for the Obi-Wan spinoff came out. So yeah, get in. You can get in by Super Chat, PayPal, Venmo, whatever your preference. If you do PayPal or Venmo, just make sure you tag him, my Whiskey Lab. With the number of entries, it's $5 an entry. So, and that's for E.H. Taylor Small Batch or ECBP A122. Thank you. So, fucking, did anybody that's not my husband know Maz? Y'all, don't forget, yes, make sure you hit, wait, no, where did I put my sign? Already lost it. Oh. There it is. Like and subscribe. Make sure you like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I don't do too much. I won't like fill up your stuff too much, but I do some. So, alright, nobody else knew who Maz was. You're all super lame. Go back and rewatch freaking one of the new Star Wars movies. Forget which one. I don't know, it's the first one. I think it's the first one. Maz is the Hetty Lange. I don't know who Hetty Lange is. Sorry. Okay. Well. No freaking way! Your wife is so cool! She's awesome. Wow, Ozzy. She's freaking awesome. Of course she did. She's the coolest. And of course she went to school with Lupita. It's like freaking amazing. Not just for her role as Maz. That's awesome. See, I don't just rant and hate on things. Like, I also really, really like things and love things. So, just saying. I just don't have much in between. Like, I either really hate something or I really love something. So, cracked a new Elijah Craig. Oh, nice. Okay, alright. Hey, is the Better Vasco in here? Ah, yes, she is! We in the Vasco house are all in on Star Wars. Alright, fuck yes. I do love Star Wars. Like, people seem to think that if you're a Trekkie, you can't like Star Wars too, but you can. So, since you say that, this is kind of, oh man, I've only been wearing these contacts for like an hour, and I hate them. What did I put for, oh, and this goes back to my rant, actually. So, because you mentioned ECBP, for me, that is Padme. So this is Padme. On the left is her as the Queen in the first movie, and then on the right is her as Senator. Both pictures of her being a fucking badass, and rocking, and confident, and capable, and super smart, and a leader, and just awesome, and but also like kind and sweet, and just everything. Whole fucking package. And then she meets Anakin. So basically, she gets ruined by fucking George Lucas. So I put her actually as ECBP because, like, a lot of them are good ones. A lot of the time she's like an amazing character, but you do get like some of the ones that are kind of a disappointment as far as, you know, in comparison to the other ECBPs. And her whole ending is extremely disappointing because she just fucking, like, she collapses as a character and everything. Like, everything that she was, all because Anakin completely manipulates her, which is supposed to be love, which is bullshit. He just wants to own her. I'm doing it again. But anyways, I put her as ECBP. I don't... What? What is this from? I don't know what you're talking... Yes. You're all my peeps. No worries there. So, we should have done Babu Freak. I love Babu Freak. Aw, he's so cute. He's in the new movies. He's like a small character. He's the one who wipes C-3PO's memory. The little guy, and he's like, hey! What is it he says, Nick? He's like, hey, Babu Freak! I don't know. He's hilarious. Nick and I love him. Hetty Lange is badass. Oh, I only watched the original NCIS. I never watched NCIS LA. I never keep up with spin-offs. I'm not good at that. Wasn't she? Yes, she's the one who gave Rey Luke's old lightsaber. We're talking about Maz, not Padme. So, in response to about... She's in 7. Yes! Yes! She could have been awesome. Like, yeah, her whole thing... It was like a thing, and then it wasn't a thing. It was just... Like, I don't know. There could have been more interesting backstory. And, like, just who she is and why she matters and why she knows all these people and why she's respect. Maz was a cool character that I wish they did more with. So... Oh, that is badass! Oh my god. You did both in one weekend? I've never done... We're gonna do our first 5K in July. They've never been a runner. Big mistake. What is it Julie Roberts says in Pretty Woman? Big mistake. Huge. Don't worry. We got him. don't you worry. But yeah, so I picked ECBP. I actually pulled out this Utah pick that we got. It's an 8-year one, but they did an 8-year and a 10-year. And I like the 8-year so much more. Well, not so much more, but I definitely like it more than the 10-year. It's really, really good. Like oh, God. Star Wars cookbook is what I was going to say. Okay, how do you choose from NCSLA? Yep. Oh, she's short. Okay, that's what I was missing. Wait, is she the lady who is in Incredibles? She looks just like the little lady in Incredibles? I feel like I've seen her in commercials. It has ties to everyone at some point. There are stories to be told. Yeah. Right? Like, I mean, Disney loves to freaking make money off of every little thing they could, so I don't see why not. Thank you. Thank you very much. Like, that's all I'm saying. It could have been done better. Like, yes, she had to die with the kids and everything. Like, we kind of knew that. But the way she fell apart with just being... She lost her own strength. And that annoyed the shit out of me. I don't... Anyways. Dungeons and Drams is up in here. What's up? I was mentioning them earlier. The Clifton's on there along with Mash and Drum. And Whiskey Dick is the one running it. And Rocket Review's on there. It's nerdy, but it's super fun. So, especially when Whiskey Dick has had too many beers. So, I thought she might be. I feel like there's a scene that kind of implied it. Woo, woo, we are killing it. Okay, so yeah, she looks like the little Incredibles lady. Okay, let's get a couple more in. I don't technically have to end at 7 my time, 9 y'all's time. Yeah, well, East Coast time. Because Jason's not going on today. But I don't want to keep my Whiskey Lab Scott on super late. So, like, Scott, you can tell me, like, if you want to be wrapping up or whatever. And we can do it. I can always wrap up the giveaway at some point and then just keep going through characters and whiskeys, whatever. So, okay, I ranted about Padme. Let me check the comments. Has anybody said somebody else that they want me to mention? It would be one of the main characters that I would have, like, prepared for, at least. Okay, Scott's good for now. Cool. Yeah, so we'll at least go a bit longer. At least, like, another half hour. Yeah, thank you, Dungeons and Drams. It says besties. So, I forgot about this shirt, honestly. I always wear this other Star Wars shirt I have. Hey, what's up? Welcome. We're just drinking good whiskey now that we went away from the secrets. And talking whiskey characters, or like Star Wars characters if they were a whiskey. So, that I have not seen. I've seen a lot of Star Wars links, but I've not actually seen... I've heard that it was awful. I think it has the Ewoks in it. I've not actually seen it. So we did do Jar Jar. Jar Jar was a proper 12. Which, I mean, they're both crap. So, just kind of annoying that it got all the hype that it did. So, before people got to try it. Okay, I'm gonna... So, would Palpatine be Ardbeg? Okay, so I do have Palpatine in the list. Alright, so I'm going to do the Emperor next. So, Emperor Palpatine, who is, yeah, basically in all the movies in some kind of way. I mean, okay, if you haven't seen the new movies yet, like, it's not my fault if you get a spoiler. But, spoiler alert, Palpatine's behind fucking everything. So, which is kind of lame, but whatever. I mean, it was kind of cool. But, I don't know. It was, like, overly dramatic. But I guess that's the way it needed to be. Oh! I had such a good one. To me, this is perfect. And maybe a little bit biased. But, oh, yeah, no, I actually really need water. Right? Okay, good. I'm like, it's been long enough, even with the new movies, right? I forgot when the last one came out. It was before the pandemic, so come on. And everybody's had the whole pandemic to freaking catch up on whether they want to watch it or not. So for Palpatine, let me remind you, so he's the Emperor in the original movies. This douchebag creepy, old, disgusting looking dude. I'm not saying all old dudes are creepy and disgusting looking. He is. Just to clarify that statement real quick. But he's the worst. But he's a good villain. Like, he's creepy, he's powerful, he's intimidating. Like, solid fucking villain there. Not gonna lie. This is true. They're all gonna be biased. But for some of them, I tried not to be too. I have not done Lando. So that's so funny. You're the second person who brought up Lando, and I was like, oh, I probably won't have time. So I didn't put him down. And Nick and I remember what we were thinking about for Lando. So I might mention it after the Emperor. Yeah, that's fair. When did the last one come out? Has it been 5 years? What's up, Z-Man? So glad you were able to make it in. We're still hanging out, so no mash and drum tonight, so it gives me a little leeway. Oh, you can see some of the purple. I swear it's more purple, I promise. I dyed my hair purple. Well, most of it. Hey, Mike Stahl, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Of Livewire Whiskey. Bullshit. No. Lies. I like the new movies. Okay. Like, actually, I really like the first Force Awakens. But it was just like, they redid the plot. And I like the new characters. Second one had some neat cinematography that I really like. And I like Luke's fighting scene. I love the whole battle on Crate. But overall, meh. The whole casino thing, pointless. Third movie, I did like. I liked it a lot, actually. Like, is it as good as the originals? No. Are the 90s movies fucking the worst trash ever? Yes. And not just because of the whole Padme thing and Anakin being the worst. Like, they were just bad. They overdid it with the computer effects and anyways, Emperor. Luke, yeah, okay, that part was stupid. They could have deleted that scene and we would have all been better off. Yeah, Nick made me wear... Yes. Thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot to give you credit. So, best thumbnail. I am super proud of this thumbnail for this live stream. Mike Stahl is the one who did my face on Princess Leia. He is of Livewire Whiskey. They made it for a thumbnail they never used, so I stole it. But thank y'all for that. So, we're too afraid to step through the great door. That right. So J.J. Abrams did the first and third movie, right? And Rian Johnson did the second one. So, like, afraid to go so off course, you mean? I guess the second one, it was just like, Rose's story wasn't that great. I don't know why they had to make her in love with Finn. Maybe it got a little too romantic. But I'm wondering if that's what you mean, like, to go as far off course, whereas they kind of reverted back to stuff we know. We don't talk about Solo. We don't talk about Solo. I just don't like the guy they cast for him. Oh. I think I'd rather look like him. Then you could, like, make up for it with personality. Just be one of those people who's like, she's really nice. Except I'm not. I'd have to also have a different personality. But okay, for the Emperor, the electrifying old guy, that was the equivalent of your Jedi Master for Darth Vader. So for him, I put Alberta Premium Castrain, which I think is a really good one, because it's kind of electrifying, it's super fucking powerful, it's very badass, and it's disgusting and horrible, and I absolutely hate it. So, like, I think it's appropriate to me, but also, like, most people would argue, I think, that the Emperor is, like, just crazy, badass, and powerful, and if you like Alberta Premium or not, you would definitely say it's very powerful and kind of electrifying. To me, in a terrible way. I feel like Luke Skywalker when I drink that. Like, before Darth Vader saves his ass. I haven't actually watched these movies in a while, and I'm making myself want to rewatch them. Except for, the shitty ones. The middle ones. So, sorry, now I really want to see, like, you know how Robot Chicken did a bunch of, like, Emperor things? I want to see them do one of him, like electrifying, what's his face? Luke, but, like, while doing the electric slide kind of thing. That would be hilarious. I I'm in for that. So, so you love the Alberta print. See, I knew you were the worst Vasco. Cause, Zane, do you also like Alberta Premium Cow Strength? I mean, that is very much, it has to be like a love it or, I don't think anybody could be kind of in between on that one. You have to really like a rye flavor, because that is all you're going to get punched with that. There's fucking nothing else. And it's very powerful. Because ryes don't need to be as high of a proof, I think, to punch with flavor. And that shit's like super high proof. So, Jason Busey, are you trying to get yourself kicked out? Is that what is happening here? That's what I'm hearing here. That you are trying to get yourself kicked out. Trying to. I feel like this is happening. Anyways, okay. Does anybody have a... Oh, well, people have mentioned Lando. So I don't have a picture of Lando. But to put it simply, he's the black guy in the original movies, if that helps anybody. He's the smooth, suave guy with, like, the cape. He's on Cloud City. He kind of, like, is all flirty with Leia, and it pisses off Han. But he's supposed to be friends with Han, but he betrays them all to Darth Vader. But then he feels bad about it, so he makes up for it. And he's the one who had the Millennium Falcon at some point. That guy, Lando, played by Billy D. Williams. So I was thinking for him of like Maker's Mark, like one of the wood stave finished ones, because he's kind of like, you know, he's got the like flirty spice sort of thing, you know, like he brings in that spice. He's not boring in any kind of way. And I feel like, you know, those have those baking spice without being overly sweet. But like some are better than others. So it's like him betraying. I don't know. That one wasn't one I'd had like written down, but it was one we'd kind of talked about a little bit. So, yeah, he's sweet with the ladies, but he's also got a spice. So he's like a player. He's like smooth and suave. I don't know. I think it works for him. So the wax is like his cape. Yeah, that's perfect. Nailed it. So did you do Din Djarin, aka the Mandalorian? No. I only did some characters from the originals, 90s movies, like from the 9 movies, basically. So I did not do him. I mean, I did Boba Fett, but I didn't do that Mandalorian. Trying to think. I just find his character really boring. Like, I don't know. I liked the Mandalorian. I just have more criticisms, I think, of the Mandalorian. But he's just kind of he's badass, but he's kind of a boring dude. I don't know. What do y'all think for the Mandalorian? I didn't even remember that was his name. Din Djarin? Din Djarin? What do y'all think for him? And somebody else asked, who's the best villain in it? What's happening in here? Very famous for being a Colt 45 man. Like, that's the type of gun he likes, Scary? Is that what you're talking about? Thanks, Jim. Sorry, catching up on chat. He's a real life Colt 45. Oh, as in like the beer? Isn't that a beer? He's a real life Colt 45. Disagree. I'm going with my makers. I think it's way better. We're talking about whiskeys, though. That doesn't make sense. No. Jason Busey, you're wrong. Just like you don't know my name, you're wrong. Anyways, somebody asked who the best villain was. Like, of this series, I think they were saying. Because I'd say maybe the best villains of all time might be, like, the Borg. I mean, probably the Emperor. Definitely not Kylo Ren or Snoke, whatever. He has a dumb name. Or the stupid redheaded guy who's hilarious. Yeah, I would have to say it's got to be the Emperor. I mean, Darth Vader's also. But, like, because he becomes good, he's a little more complicated. Darth Vader or the Emperor. But I think the Emperor. He's just, like, so evil and intimidating and powerful. They nail it with him. What did Hindo say that Christine is agreeing with? Ah, I missed it. Oh. Mando has to be a bottled in bond. He lives by rule. Oh! That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. I can see that. Is there a bottled in bond that also is covered in wax? Because then we'd have the perfect thing for him. So, thank you for the marketing and the swagger. Thank you. See? Some people get the thing. Darth Maul. Man, I didn't do Darth Maul. Man, y'all are picking up all the ones I decided not to do because I was like, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna do one that I did do. And y'all also think about Darth Maul. What would you do for? Actually, let's go ahead and do some of the big hitters. So we already did Chewie. So what about Han Solo? And if you disagree with me on this one, you're absolutely fucking wrong because it's like perfect. I even put it out because I think the bottle just says it. Fucking smoke wagon. Like, it's gotta be a smoke wagon. Maybe I need better lighting to really show off how cool a smoke wagon bottle is, but like, it's got the guns. Got the revolvers. Like, come on. I know it's a blaster that he carries, but it's similar shape, like this sort of space cowboy kind of design going on, like smoke wagon, uncut, unfiltered, uncircumcised is 100% Han Solo, if you ask me. Like, when I saw that bottle, I was like, I like ran with it over to Nick, and I was like, Han Solo. Are you saying does not equal? Because you're wrong. Han is not good. And oh wait, he is unfiltered. I don't want to know about his cut status. But, although in a way he's kind of chill. But like, I don't know. I think it's a very appropriate bottle. I think, well, no, I'm going to wait. I don't think I'm going to have this right now. Oh, also, this is batch number, if you can see it, 69. Boom. So, come on. How Han Solo can you be? He's always, like, flirting with Leia. We'll never know, and I don't want to. You don't know shit about the new Star Wars movie. That's fair. We've done... Oh, no, we haven't done Rey, Finn, or Poe, I guess. And I had all of them. Alright, I'm going to blast through some of these real quick. So, even though you just said you don't know these new ones. Real quick, I just did Han. That was a big one that everybody knows. So real quick we'll do Poe and Finn. So Poe is the pilot, if you don't remember him, Poe Dameron. And then Finn is this guy. He's the Black Stormtrooper. Like, if you don't know, now you know. I keep doing little Hamilton quotes. This is how I talk. Dear God, do you have a doctorate? I don't fucking do coding. I thought there was something, though, where you put it in for, like, because the keyboard doesn't have the, like, equal sign with the slash. So for certain things, you put equals equals. Like in, what's it called? In Unix. I don't know. I thought equal equals for certain things does not equal. But I could be wrong. So, I don't know if I can do coding. I'm a molecular biologist, okay? Not a bioinformatician. Oh, that's what it is. Exclamation mark equals. You're right. That's what it is. That's the one for is not equals. Good call. So, Finn and Poe. I do. Loved Finn. I love Finn. I really like Finn. I think he, like, really grows a lot as a character. Love him in the final movie. I just wish they would not do so much with the romance. Like, I think it takes a bit away from the character, like, there, because it doesn't make sense that he's so in love with her, like, immediately. So, like, that's the only thing that kind of annoys me a little bit about him. But, like, the actor's amazing, and he develops so well, and it's just such a unique character, too. So, love Finn. So, for Finn and for Poe, well, apparently some people hated Poe. I like Poe. I thought it would have been cute if Poe and Finn got together, because Poe seemed like he was interested in Finn, and I thought it would have been cute. So Poe, he's like a Russell single barrel. So And I have a lot of argument for that. It just seemed to fit him. I would take other arguments, like other whiskey arguments there. So, and then for Finn, I did like my pick for Finn. For Finn, I put rare breed. Because I feel like, you know, it's like 116 proof. So he's not like crazy powerful, but he's definitely like unique, pretty popular, like, you know, sort of a good deal. Actually, he says, there's a line where he's like, I'm a pretty big deal in the Resistance. And then Han Solo is like, okay, big deal. So, I don't know. Like, I think he works for rare breed. And, you know, he's the rare stormtrooper that sort of spins off and does his own thing. I don't know. Poe, I don't know. Russell Single Barrel because, like, that's a really solid bottle. But not, like, the most amazing thing, you know? So, yeah, they have a great bromance. I don't know. Like, when they first see each other again and Finn is wearing his jacket and he's, like, offers to give it back and Poe's like, no, it looks good on you kind of thing. I was like, oh, they're going to be a thing. And then instead Finn was, like, a hot mess over, what's her face? Rey. I like Rey. That wasn't a diss. I just didn't remember her name in that second. Sorry. No trails today. Worked all day. But hopefully this week. Definitely this week. Yeah, I know. I don't have any Star Wars whiskeys. I didn't feel right, but it did seem like the most appropriate choice. So, I think most girlfriends have had a little... Their mind games are crazy. You know. Most women. Stormy in and out. Oh, no! That sucks that it's stormy today. One of the only things that annoyed me in the new movies was Frozen flying through space. General... Oh, yeah. Like, you had the perfect... I mean, her death later on worked well, but you had the perfect chance right there. Like, just kill her. Like, or, like, change your mind and not kick her out into space. Like, that was... Totally agree. That was absolutely dumb. But, I guess since we brought up Leia, oh, I don't have, I think I've done, yeah, I did all the ones I did for the 90s movies, because I just wasn't that into those. But I don't have Mace Windu. I didn't think about him at all. So, he's, what is it, like, the black guy from that trilogy kind of thing? 'Cause I'm like, he's the one for that. Way to be super inclusive, Disney. And, well, I guess it wasn't Disney yet. George Lucas. Alright, so we were talking about Leia. Flying through space. I'd say these really last seconds. So some of them don't have a background. And old Leia is getting her head chopped off by my logo. Sorry. Everybody knows her sexy outfit. More like general outfit in the middle one where they lose. And OG outfit. Alderaan kind of outfit or whatever. So, but, oh, take it down. So if you don't know, that's who Leia is. Whiskeys Divebar, best part of the whole movie. He is the best part. I didn't do enough 90s movies characters. I didn't pick one for Darth Maul. Do y'all have choices for Darth Maul or Mace Windu? I will take them. But for Leia, Mary Poppins Lynn. What's up, Zafra? Welcome to the freaking live stream. Librarian Leia. Joins Librarian Leia. Librarian Leia is badass at all times, except when they had her flying through space for some dumb reason. So, for Leia, I picked a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. Like a really good Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. Like, she's not quite Coy Hill, but she's got like some Jedi sort of capabilities and almost became a Jedi. And, you know, freaking Yoda was Coy Hill. So it's like, she's kind of not as good as Yoda, obviously. But she's a badass in a lot of different ways. And she's really good and really cool. I love her. So, Leia why are we talking about Leia Poppins? Wait, was it from the picture I posted of her? Did she look like Mary Poppins? She doesn't look like... What are you talking about? Oh, when she's floating through space like this. I'm with you now. It's like she didn't pull any umbrellas out of her bag or anything. So I don't know. So for her, it was Jack Daniel's single barrel proof was my choice. Mace Windu equals Willet Purple Top. Alright. I've never actually had Willet Purple Top, so I don't know. But this seems legit. Like, it has a very good reputation. And it's like a kind of an old classic in a way. Well, no. No. He's not Crown Royal. We're not doing him like that. No. I'll go with the Willow Purple top. And now the purple does make sense, too, with the purple lightsaber. I forgot about that. Because I never rewatch those movies because they're the worst, if I hadn't mentioned. Shall I do my rant again? Because she flies through space. Yeah, I got that. A little too late. Sorry. I've been drinking Koi Hill, okay? Everybody's going down with Mace Windu. With Mace Windu. Did anybody have any for Darth Maul? I feel like that one's kind of hard. I don't know what I would pick for Darth Maul. I need it, for me to do these, I had to, walk around, and our whiskeys kind of, in random places. I have to, walk around and stare at my whiskeys to think of which one works. So Mace Windu is Henry McKenna, 10-year, bottled and bond. He's a rules follower to some degree, but he's got some age and some flashes. Ah, there you go. And there are some, it's one of those hit or miss bottles, but when you get it, it can be really good. I dig that. I like that. I like the whole rules thing. So what was the other one that somebody mentioned as should be some kind of bottled and bond? Oh, crap. I forgot what it was. But, for whatever reason, that does make me think... Oh, wait. Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, Gary was there. I was more nervous meeting Carrie Fisher than marrying this weekend. Thanks. That was pretty fun. She was awesome. Yeah, we got to meet her. We didn't meet, but we saw Mark Hamill. It was super fun. Okay, Darth Maul is 2019 George T. Stagg. Had great hopes, started off strong, but ended too quickly. Oh, interesting. Darth Maul is Stagg Jr., just a badass to somehow get beat by a noob. What about General Grievous? Is he the one with a bunch of arms? The robot guy with a bunch of arms? It's from the 90s movies. Again, I hate those movies, so I don't rewatch those, so I don't remember them as well. I think he's a robot guy with a bunch of arms, 8 arms. Something with a lot of flash, but falls apart quickly for Darth Maul. Yes! Yes! Oh, that's perfect. Maul has to be something that comes in, because he has to be able to split in two. Although, according to Rogue One, he's, still alive. His top half is still alive. I want to know what his bottom half's doing. Darth Maul could be a Jack Daniels thing. Well, but no, because Leia's a Jack Daniels single barrel proof. They can't be related. Otherwise, it would be a solid choice, though. Yes, Ben. What did he say? Oh, 375. Yeah. Okay, that is General Grievous. Should be the whole antique collection. Damn. Blackened. He's a bit metal and still has some... Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, who's Dickel? Jar Jar's already taken. Who's Dickel? Is he the, what's the annoying guy who owns, he's not Sebulba, not the enemy pod racer, but the one that owns Anakin initially. Watto. Why do I know that? Watto would be Dickel, I think. Anyway. So, because he collects I don't know. Watto. Yeah, oh, thank you. Yeah. Salacious Beak Rob! That's Nick's favorite. That's Nick's avatar, if y'all don't know. Jabba the Hutt's little, pet, or whatever, that does, the funny laugh, kind of thing. Wow. So, who would be Salacious? Oh, Salacious B. Crumb would be Dickel. That could work. That could totally work. I kind of like Watto, but I like that for Salacious. Shit. I don't know. That's hard. But okay, but then who would Watto be? Dickel is Jabba. No, because I feel like Jabba's kind of badass. I mean, he's disgusting. Fair. Dickel. Actually. I've only had some samples, but I did not like. Insert maniacal laugh. He does have the best little laugh. We'll just replay his part. Yes, Salacious B. Crumb. He even has a middle name, but don't know what it stands for. Jar Jar is my lord. Oh, you said Admiral Ackbar. I'm so glad you said Admiral Ackbar. You pay too much and it's only okay when you're buying it. You should hear him yelling, it's a trap. Damn it, you took my joke. So I also had done one for Admiral Ackbar. Where is he? There he is. If you don't know, this is Admiral Ackbar, the like squid head looking guy. And he's the one in the original movies that yells, it's a trap. And so for him, I had Blanton's because it gets a lot of hype. You know, it's a bunch of bullshit. It's not good. It's a trap. So it's just like collecting all the horsies or whatever. It's a trap. It's just to get you to buy more overrated whiskey. But Pappy Van Winkle's a good one too. And he probably looks a little more like Pappy Van Winkle. No offense, Pappy, who's dead, so you can't see me. But no, I have not done. Oh, whoa, yeah. I have not done. Ooh, what did my whiskey lab do? Did you kick out Nick? No love for Darth Vader. Yeah. I think Darth Vader's next, like, fantasy football team thing. Very still hasn't been. Oh, yeah, Luke and Leia haven't been done. Yeah, some of the big ones haven't been done. I missed it. I don't know what he did. Jabba, the very old Barton bottle. That's actually perfect. Like, once it hit me what that bottle looks. Nailed it. We have Jabba the Hutt. I can't believe I didn't write down Jabba the Hutt, though. I knew there was going to be something stupid I'd know. I don't know. That could be Jabba. I don't know. He doesn't have, like, a long neck. But he has that stupid... Actually, Jabba could also be peerless. I hate their bottle. Some people think it's cool because it looks like a barrel, but it doesn't look enough like a barrel to be cool for me. It just looks dumb. Wow, it is almost 7:30. My whiskey lab, you just let me know, buddy. Like, I'm just rambling about the Star Wars characters, so you can absolutely just say in the chat whenever you want to, like, hey, giveaway is going to be done in 10 minutes or whatever. You don't have to keep this going. But I appreciate it, and if y'all don't know, now you know. Another Hamilton quote. There is a giveaway going. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I do a lot of sound effects for myself in life. Every $5, you can do by Super Chat, PayPal, or Venmo. If you do PayPal, Venmo, try to make sure you do like the family friends thing or whatever. But you could you could get entered to win an E.H. Taylor small batch or Elijah Craig barrel proof A122. So that's the latest one. We still have them around here. So, and if you do PayPal or Venmo, just make sure you tag my whiskey lab in the chat. This guy here. And with the number of entries that you did. So boop, boop, boop. Yes, and this is basically because my Jeep needed new brakes. So also, oh my god, so mad. I had a thing and I forgot totally about it. I wanted to ask people, I've got like 52 people. So the Alzheimer's fundraiser, I did one last year, and it was amazing. Like, will forever blow my mind how amazing everybody was with it. But, so I'm going to do it again this year in June. Last year it ended up being on Father's Day because the Alzheimer's Association does a thing on the longest day of the year, which is like June 21st. So I did it the Sunday closest to that, which was Father's Day. That's the case again this year. So I'm wondering, should I do it on Father's Day or should I do it the weekend, the Sunday before that? So I don't know, basically. So also though, as I'm starting to get that organized and everything, if you are interested in maybe donating bottles for that fundraiser, please contact me, Instagram or email. I would greatly appreciate it. 100% of the money goes towards Alzheimer's. I've been doing Alzheimer's fundraising for like 10 or 11 years. And actually last year started a job doing Alzheimer's research, which has like been my life goal basically. And so it's just a really important cause for me. And that's coming up. And so definitely looking for if anybody wants to donate any bottles to that, or just also opinions on whether Father's Day is okay. I mean, it had a great show up, but like, you know, I don't want to take people away. I don't know, you know, it's Father's Day. So, just opinions on that, or should it be the Sunday before that? So, boop. That was my big thing. Also, if you could subscribe to Bourbon Neophyte. He's trying to get to 250 by his birthday, which I think is near the end of May. So if one of my wrenches could drop Bourbon Neophyte, aka Anthony, his YouTube channel, he does live streams normally Sundays. He's a cool dude. So it's like a pub style kind of thing. But yeah, okay, those were the big things I wanted to make sure I got out there. Sunday before. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it really is 100%. Like last year, PayPal Venmo took money away from some of the donations, so I actually filled the gap basically. So a couple $100. So to like make sure that absolutely every penny that had been so for that thing, I'll be turning off super chats actually to make sure like 100% of it does go to the Alzheimer's Association. That money goes towards research, but also to helping caregivers and just provide resources and information and education for people. And they do lobbying for the government to, and actually just last year, they successfully lobbied for more funding from the government for Alzheimer's research. So anyways, it's a really important cause for me. And last year's fundraiser was just ridiculous. So I'm really excited for this year's. And I can't wait. But it looks like I'm thinking maybe the week before Father's Day then, the Sunday before Father's Day. So, but yeah. Anyways, okay. Refund. We have something. Oh, awesome, Mark Vasco. Awesome. Yes, y'all are coming at the end of the month, right? Like, should be. I think we're like, oh no, like very beginning of June is when we'll overlap. I'm actually in South Carolina till June 1st. Cool. Just trying to remember. I have a terrible memory if I don't write things down. So anyways, back to Star Wars characters. Thank you, Bourbon, for dropping Bourbon Neophyte. That's Bourbon Neophyte's channel. Also, dude, Scott Bigsley's almost to 200. Bourbon, can you drop his too? That's fifth quarter tailgate. He goes Monday nights after Shelf Turds or whiskeychannel.com. And it's like sports and whiskey, which a lot of us enjoy some kind of sport and whiskey. So, and also, Bourbon, go sub to everybody. If you're on a computer, you can open up other tabs. If you're on your phone, just click those links, sub, and then just come back. It's cool. Let me know if you need any help. Thank you, Tim. I'll reach out to you, Tim. But thank you. So, I'm truly, honestly sorry to hear that. It's the fucking worst. So my grandfather had it, and that's why it means a lot to me. And it just, it's a really shit fucking disease. So I'm really sorry you have to be going through that. So, but, just bring back to a lighter note. I don't want to like bring down everybody's Star Wars Day. So, and there's some major characters we haven't done yet. So, let us get to those. Okay. So I haven't done Luke and Darth Vader yet. So I have to put these pictures because you never know who people don't know. That's the one that's Darth Vader. The one who looks cool with his helmet on and keeps his fucking helmet on while he's being all cool and badass. And the helmet doesn't come off until he's dying and he's not supposed to be intimidating and badass anymore. Kylo Ren, take fucking note. You want to be so much like your grandfather and you completely failed. Anyways. That's Darth Vader. And then this is Luke Skywalker in the early movies and then in the last movie, or second to last movie. And that's like in the scene where he's really badass. And they have like this very cool little battle scene with the white and the red salt. Anyways, I like love that, the imagery of that scene. I don't know. So for those ones, oh my God, did I? Shit. Oh, yeah. Maybe I purposely did that. Maybe I subconsciously did that. That's for you, Mike. Go sub to Livewire Whiskey. Douchebags. You are not allowed to put my face on Jar Jar. I will sue you for defamation. I don't know. It's not slander or libel, is it? Damn it. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. I saw that now. My bad. Yeah. I didn't have one. So the very old Barton bottle, I think it's kind of perfect. So. Yeah, exactly. Boom. Okay. So Luke and Darth Vader. Coño. Ooh, I do have one of these. Okay, so for these, although someone kind of mentioned one of these earlier, which sucks, but, you know, they're father and son. Sorry for that spoiler, but Darth Vader was Luke's father. No. These I picked, maybe kind of obvious, having pointed this out, but George T. Stagg and Stagg Jr. It seemed very appropriate, plus they're, well, I mean, I've had like a sample of a George T. Stagg and it was really, really good. But I've loved every Stagg Jr. I've had. It's amazing. I'm going to pour some now. And I don't know, like, do I even need to explain? Powerful, amazing, can have a lot of finesse, can improve over time. You know, maybe some of them don't quite hit as well. Like Luke at the beginning, when he's a whiny little dumbass. But, like, he grew a lot. And, oh, Stagg Juniors can be so freaking delicious. I forgot a rag, so I'm just going to use my shirt. I'm going to have some Stagg Junior. And this is batch, I think, 16? Yeah. Batch 16, which is 130.9 proof. Oh, Mike, you weren't here earlier, but I just wanted to remind you that my camera is fucking awesome. I don't know how much longer it'll last, because I've gone longer than usual today. But if suddenly the lighting and everything sucks and I'm to the side, it's because it's switched to my webcam. Stagg Jr. I'm back. Thank you. What did I miss? I missed it. Thank you. Look at this. Me and the Vascos. We're going to be buddies. I can't wait to hang out. Can't believe you left. You missed all the Sagamore Rise talk and all the Kicks talk. Say hi, Mike Doll, and got no response. Oh man, are you going to be on live wire, Sonny? Bitch. Not if you do that shit. I don't know. I feel like this one kind of made sense. So, camera looks awesome, dog. You're so funny. I own a macro lens and a wide angle. Well, it's like the backside of the wide angle lens. But, no, that is not on. Thank you very much. Nor is the wide angle lens, dipshit. So, okay. What are some of the other characters we haven't done yet? I am having the batch 16 Regs Lugo. So, which isn't, I mean, I've never had a Stagg Jr. that I was like, man, this fucking sucks. I wish I hadn't gotten this. Not once, not never will that ever happen. They just blow your mind good. But, of the batches I've had, it's not one of the better ones, I'd say. But it's still a really fucking delicious. And luckily, we've gotten ours at MSRP. So, like, who's ever going to complain? If you do, you're crazy. So, no, not yet. We're just having fun, okay? What time is it? Oh, it's 7:40. How about at my whiskey lab? Let me know if this does 20 minutes sound okay? Does 10 p.m. East Coast time sound good to people to do the giveaway? Is that all right? Or we could do in 6 minutes, whichever. So first, yeah, exactly, right? Like, oh, the first bottle I got was actually thanks to somebody in, like, from the community, was from Young Pei King, and just blew, and I remember it made me so angry because I was like, I'm never going to be able to get another bottle of this, and it's one of my favorite things ever. So luckily, though, Nick has become expert at hunting in Utah, and we've now been able to get a couple bottles, but oops. Let's just bring the show up. We'll see about that. But we'll do the giveaway. Okay, perfect. We'll do the giveaway at 10 Eastern. That's 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Hawaiian. I don't know if Don Nishita's still here. So, but yeah, so just a reminder, there is a giveaway going before I do BB-8. I like that one because I didn't do a picture because I have BB-8 here. So, reminder, there is a giveaway going for another 20 minutes. So every $5 super chat or PayPal or Venmo, and those links are in the description, gets you an entry for an E.H. Taylor small batch or an ECBP A122. So, and this will greatly help me out because my Jeep very badly needed new brakes this month, and postdocs don't get much money. So we love our job, but the pay could be better. So, boop. Okay. Okay, boop. Oh, I nailed it! 4 p.m. Hawaiian. Boom. Fucking nailed it. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that. Okay. I keep clicking the wrong thing. I'm not used to having like the better StreamYard or whatever. Okay, so BB-8 is who we're thinking to do next. Oh, and we haven't even done the besties. I was about to be like, the mountains. Alright, who did I have for BB-8? I know I had him down. Oh, so for him, like, I don't know, he's just cute, and everybody likes him, and he's like everywhere and smooth. So I picked Old Forester 100 proof. I feel like it's a solid bourbon at a great price. It, you know, most people pretty much like it. Can be used for a lot of different things. Like, works well with other things kind of deal. Like, just solid. I don't know. And he's smooth. He's smooth rolling. So, if you don't remember, he's like the cute new guy that rules. So, yeah, I'm gonna put him back. That is Nick's, by the way, not mine. For everybody who thinks that's mine, it's Nick's. Because Nick's family just buys him Star Wars stuff every year. So, oh, and it's the one with the orange tags. It's, perfect! See, my genius knows no bounds. Fucking nail. Oh, these contacts are just getting worse. How do people wear these 24/7? I have astigmatisms, and apparently contacts just can't quite correct that, so will forever drive me nuts. This is why I don't wear them, so I don't just whine to you like Luke the whole time about him. Okay, so since we just did BB-8, we'll go ahead and do C-3PO, and I did put pictures of them. So that's C-3PO. If you don't know, now you know, Mr. President. And that's R2-D2. I love R2-D2. Okay, boop, back to comments. Who did I pick for who? No, way to go. So for C-3PO, he's like not very powerful, but he's been around forever and kind of old. Not really like everybody's jam, but he's like classic, and I don't know what else to say. And he's covered in gold, so he's expensive. So he's Elijah Craig 18. Was sort of my thinking there. Expensive, old, not super powerful, but it has like a decent finish and everything. Like it's a good bottle. I'm not dissing it. Just wish it had a little more power. Wish he was a little more useful. So just saying. There's a whiskey connection to everything. May the pores be with you. Oh, that's a good one. Damn it. Okay, next year. I'm stealing that. That one's kind of perfect. So I love this. People are kind of predicting, and I wrote this like actually like later for R2-D2. I was like, oh shit. Or Maker's RC6 would make sense because like FAEO too. Yeah, because everybody's always gets mixed up with all their letters, numbers, or whatever. Yep. So that was the other option, but I'd also put Knob Creek 9-100 because he's like adorable, and I always love having him around. But he's not like crazy powerful or anything. He's just like useful and good, and I don't know. You're never wrong with R2-D2 or Knob Creek 9, unless you're down like Bourbon Baller. So yes, I adore R2. Like his beeps are the cute. I mean, I love BB-8, and the little one. What's the little one's name? I forgot what it. D. I don't remember. But like R2's where it's at. He's such a classic. I don't know why he kind of makes me think of hobbits. They called him, the other droids in the original were much more creative. C-3PO. Like, you don't like his name? Oh my god. IG-88 is overrated. He doesn't do much at all. If I'm thinking of the right dude. He's like there for half a second. Right? Am I thinking of the right droid? He's like no, wait. I don't remember. I don't know. I liked BB-8. I thought he was adorbs. And like the rolling thing, I think was a new thing. I don't know. He did it for me. It was cute. He's not like as great as R2. But Dio, thank you. Dio, that was the little one's name. He was cute. He's like, no, thank you. And he'd like clearly been abused. Oh, he's like a sad little puppy. Anyways, R2D2 is like everyone's best friend, just like Casey. Exactly. That's why it was my pick. But I will grant Maker's RC6 also makes sense, or the P90X if you're Todd. Everybody loves that Maker's P90X choice. Jabba the Hutt, that's Willett Pot still. Yeah, we were thinking Very Old Barton is another bottle that goes for him, but I do like the idea of Very Old Pot still, of Willett Pot still. Maybe like his tail is more like the long neck of that bottle. I don't know. Oh, it's Hammerhead that's there for half a sec. Okay. But still, IG-88 doesn't do much. He's just kind of like, I don't know. I like the one in Rogue One. K2 something. I don't know. She's crazy. I dig that. Anyways, who else do we have that we have not done yet? And it is 7:47. There's still 13 minutes. Ooh, have I had any of this? What did I pour? Oh, Stag. Yeah. Hold on. You just gotta smell this real quick. It does smell really good. I like this one. I'm not getting like as much of the grapiness that I get on Buffalo Trace products. I kind of like that it's toned down in this. A little more oak coming through. To dig. Yes! That's like more of how I think of that character. I'm just like, it's Alan Tudyk. Oh, wait. I was getting mixed up with the crazy one. But K2's in Mandalorian. And then the crazy one is in Rogue Nine. Or am I mixed up? Oh, man. Have I drank too much? Apparently. K2SO, you're wrong. Rogue One does not suck. I will fight a bitch. I like Rogue One. These are the bottles you're like, oh, wait, where's my robe? Still haven't even drank. If y'all missed it at the beginning, I'm either a Jedi or a Jawa. That's the first thing Nick said when I put this on. So, he's already beat you to that joke. You don't get it. These are the bottles you're looking for. Okay. Stag, and then let's pick another thing. Yeah. And sometimes that's too strong for me. Like, I don't know, it's just overly sweet. So, which is actually why I enjoy them more outdoors, because it tones down the sweetness. And kind of brings, like, forward the oak. But this, oh wow, now that I'm talking more about it, the freaking grapey bubblegum. Almost like a little bit Dimetappy. Like, I just don't quite love the nose of Buffalo Trace products in general, because that grape is just a little too strong for me. Like, it tastes kind of like that pseudo-sweetness of a bubblegum, yeah. However, on the palate, I love Stag Jr. It's so good. Luke Skywalker, this is what's up, buddy. This is what's up. On the palate, it's not too sweet, and I love it. So it's just, the nose just doesn't quite cut it for me, but it doesn't really matter if the palate's amazing. It's just with Coy Hill, both are amazing. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be the first Jawa Jedi. Like, we shouldn't be excluded. SE4, PR4. Oh, did I not say? What did I have? Oh, no, I said EC18 for him. SE4, PR5. Because he's like brothers with R2. I don't know, I feel like there's other like R2 units, right, that could be some of the other makers. I don't know, I think he's like less powerful than makers. He's not as spicy as makers. I can tell, and that's pretty cool. You and Nick will get along great. So, though I do like my Star Wars. Actually, did you help me clarify? Okay. IG-11 is Mandalorian. K2, okay. K2SO is the chick robot. No. That's the one that's voiced by Alan Tudyk. IG-11 is the chick robot that's in love with somebody. I need to rewatch Mandalorian. Clearly. The books that tell Jyn Erso. I hate Jyn Erso. Maybe in the book she's better, but I don't read Star Wars books. No. They're better than Rogue One. So I guess, like, maybe if you're reading the books, but as somebody who does not read Star Wars or Star Trek books, it's a no. I really enjoy the movie. I love Cassian. I think he's... Hey, Joanna! Patrick Starkey coming in strong. How's it going, buddy? That's kind of great. How have any going? Yeah, once you like, no, I like the grape bubble gum, because my thing has always been like, it's grape but kind of dimetappy and kind of this fake sweetness, and I feel like grape bubble gum sums that up nicely. So, oh, I haven't done Ray yet. You're right. Thank you, Nick. Star Wars books are solid. Really? I might see if they have them on the library app as like audiobooks, and I could listen to some. But I don't know. I just don't... Like, if the movies originally were based off of books, I'd be more into the books idea. But granted, like, some of the newer movies are obviously based off of the books, so that's fair. Just generally, I don't like... I tried reading one of the Star Wars books that was, like, based off of them, and it just felt like a screenplay. Like, I don't know, it wasn't good. But it was, like, of Empire Strikes Back or something. Anyways, at least my Star Wars comments don't get people hating me. Thanks a lot, Ben. Wow. Drama Queen over here. R units, R2, R4, and R5 are the most common that get highlighted. Okay, I just remember them saying, like, you know, my R2 unit needs da-da-da-da. So, Rogue One. I did not like Solo. It was okay, but it wasn't great. They should have made Han Solo's Revenge or Splinter. I don't know what you were talking... Oh, you're talking about the books. The explanation of how the Sith got into being Solo and others. Okay. So we're going to do Rey, because I don't know what people are talking about. And those of you who aren't as into the lore of it are going to get lost along with me. So, Rey, if you don't remember, she's of the new movies. She's like the new Luke Skywalker, basically. Oh, did we decide? Has it been 5 years since all the movies came out? Now we know. I just wanted her to not be related to anybody, because it's like, why do you have to be related to anybody? Why can't you just be like a new badass? Why is there such a limited gene pool for the fucking Force? Like, I don't know. Or if she's gonna be related to somebody, what about like Qui-Gon or Obi-Wan or something? I don't know. Anyways. Side rant. Mini rant. Not like the Anakin rant. But, so for Rey, who I really liked Rey. I don't think she's like the most amazing character, but I really, really like Rey, and kind of liked her development. I just didn't, again, her weird thing with Kylo made no sense at any point, but, like, she was a very cool character. So, but she's not a Skywalker. Right? So we did decide it's been 5 years. I don't know how long it's been. December. It hasn't been 5 years. Oh well. Spoiler alert. Stop listening. Mute it real quick. And don't look, because I'm going to put the comment. She's Palpatine. She's related to the Emperor. Okay, spoiler done. I don't have a sign for that, sorry. So, but that's kind of awesome. That is cool. I like that. I like one syllable. My new niece, her middle name is Kate. Amelia Kate, which I think is super cute. But I kind of like that idea. Man, I should have mentioned Bray to Antonia. He wouldn't have done it. He thinks I'm too nerdy. So I'm very much not the cool one. Right, like she could have just been her own thing. I just don't know why she had to be related. Anyways. But, I mean, it was a cool twist, I guess. Anyways, for her, I put a Knob Creek single barrel, like a really good pick of a Knob Creek single. And actually, my thought process here was like, she's fairly young and very much young in her training in the Force, considering it used to be a Jedi, you had to be trained since you were itty bitty, and Anakin was too old. But like, so she's got very little training comparatively, you know, but like, she's very powerful and very skilled at it and quickly gets the balance and everything. My bad. Sorry. Whoops. But what? And she's up. But like, so, you know, like a lot of people, you know, the 15-year picks are amazing, but you can't get those anymore. There's no Jedi Temple anymore. You can't get trained from little minions. Thanks a lot, fucking Anakin. Anymore. But she's one of those like really good 9 or 10-year-old picks that you can get that it's just like, wow, that's really good. And it's only a 9 or 10-year one. So that's kind of part of my, but also she's like not the most amazing character. So she's not quite my beloved Knob Creek 12 cast strength. So kind of my logic on Rey. Oh, and it's kind of a long story, I feel like, to get there. How about some Luke Skywalker? It's a little weirder to actually refer to the whiskey by the character, though, when you're drinking it. Just saying. Never so shimmied so much on Star Wars Day. Also, BT Dubs, there is a Star Trek Day, and it is legit my birthday, September 8th, which is kind of awesome. So, and it is my preferred. Alright, so we've gotten most of the big ones. Oh, for Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I was thinking, like, old one. Ooh, what time is it? Oh, 3 minutes left for the giveaway, y'all. So, again, this is to help pay for my Jeep's brakes. But the giveaway, you can do it by Super Chat or PayPal or Venmo. Those links are in the description. If you do Super Chat or PayPal, if you do PayPal or Venmo, he can see the Super Chats. You don't have to tag them if you do a Super Chat. But if you do PayPal or Venmo, please tag my Whiskey Lab with the number of entries so he can get you, he's tracking all of these entries. And you could win an E.H. Taylor small batch or ECBP A122. Okay. What's up, Trev? This is truly nerding out today. So, you're not wrong. Exactly. These breaks aren't going to fix themselves. Oh, I miss the days of doing it ourselves. But yeah, super fun. I don't know. It will be a huge help. Please. So, jumping in late, but doesn't get better. Right? Like, makes it, I'm excited. Women of Whiskeys is going on in about an hour. So, but like, if they were not going on, I would probably be watching and I might still just like watch a Star Wars until they go on. So, yeah, it's super fun. Hey, may the 4th be with you. What's up, Jason? Hey, thanks for letting me go late tonight. Thanks for traveling. Because we're having fun nerding out. So, okay. Which ones? Oh, I was going to mention about old Obi-Wan. So, which I think saved it as Ben Kenobi for some dumb reason. Old Obi-Wan, as in original movies, is what I was thinking here. So for him, I was thinking like E.H. Taylor barrel proof. Because it's got an old man on the bottle. Sorry, Colonel Taylor. And barrel strength, because fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi is a badass. I wish we'd had more of old Obi-Wan, but whatever. He had to go and melt for no good reason. So, okay, my initial note was just Scotch. But I, don't know enough about Scotches, and I didn't quite feel like he was peated. So it was like, I got no more than that. So then I went to EHT, but actually, initially, I was like, he's a Scotch. Annoyed. What's up, Henry Turner? Happy May the 4th. Been drinking Maker's Mark 46 cast strength. Nice. Lando, I think is what we went sort of with that. And Larceny BP B521. Nice. Oh my god, I love the B521. On a side note, I finished my KB vertical with that 12-year I'm guessing KC. Vertical with that 12-year cast strength in March B1 with the Force. Yes! Do you love it? That 12-year cast strength? Because I love it so much. Also, if anybody's sees one at like a reasonable price, I'm your girl. Yes, I'm interested. Just go ahead and assume I'm interested. I'm definitely shopping for more Knob Creek 12 cast strength. So, yep. He's traveling around. But yeah, I was going to say, I think he's going to try and go live tomorrow. Maybe from a hotel. So, okay. Oh, you're going with Bunny. I just like calling it Bunny. Because it's adorable. And I like making Scotch adorable. Okay. Who have we not done yet that I have? I do have kind of an obvious one to do. fucking stormtroopers. So this was like one of the first ones we did. Ooh, it's 8:01, y'all. So it is time to close up the giveaway. So my whiskey lab, the giveaway is closed, and you can give me the, range of entries, so that we can find out who won. But for the stormtroopers, what I picked, I hope Stacey H isn't here, but she might agree with me. I picked Jameson because they're everywhere. There's a lot of them, but they never really hit the spot. Sorry, Jameson. I'm just talking about like the basic, boring Jameson kind of thing. It's everywhere. You just do shots of it, but it never really hits the spot. It's not like it's great. And then fucking, if you know, you know. Stormtroopers never hit unless you're old Ben Kenobi saying like nobody shoots that well or whatever he says. White Label Jim Beam, that works too. TBS is showing Rogue One. I love Rogue One. Maybe that's what I'll start because I love Cassian. I hate Jyn Erso. Okay, so we have 81 and he is randomized and ready to go. Awesome. Okay, so we've got two giveaways going on. We've got the EHT small batch and the ECB. So first number I pick is going to be for the ECBP A122, and we're going to go with the 4th. May the 4th be with you. So let's find out who wins that. And I just revealed my Stormtroopers one. So y'all have that. I think we did all the ones. Wow. I did not think. I was like, this is probably too many. There's no way we're going to go through all of these. And we did. And we even did some other ones. Most impressive. Kind of cool. Where we at? Wait, did I know this? I feel like I'd heard a rumor, but I hadn't heard it confirmed. Is that actually confirmed? Because I'm so excited if that is confirmed. I adore Diego Luna. There's a Mexican actor with a freaking accent playing as a major Star Wars character, and that character is awesome. And I love Cassian. That is exciting. Hey, what is also exciting is Todd 21090. You freaking won the ECVP A122. I will email you, or I think we've talked on Instagram. That's awesome. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. You will enjoy it, bud. I think it is a good one. Thank you. I was pretty proud of that it never hits the spot. Congrats, Todd. Awesome. Okay, so what was it? It was 1 through 81. So Todd, do you want to pick a number for the winner of the EHT small batch, buddy? All right. Wow, I am impressed. We did like all. Also, if people don't know, I actually put this in everybody in Rogue One. So the guy to the right of the chick is Cassian. He's my favorite. So the chick is Jen. The next one is Chirrut, and then the robot. I forgot everybody else's name. There's Pilot. Forgot the other guy's name too. Shit. My bad, sorry. Yes, it's 1 through 81. Okay, so we're going with 52. Scott. Screw you, Dad. I've definitely said that before when somebody won. I'm like, damn. I was hoping for that one. So, don't do it. Never share with him. He's the one who tricked you with the P90X. 52 is Rex Lugo! That's perfect! And he's been all over this chat. Yes, Boricua! Oh, that's awesome! Congrats, Rex! Hells yeah! Alright, well, so the winner's been announced. We went through all the characters that I had at least prepared. There's another 55 minutes before Women of Whiskeys goes on, but that link is in the description below. And I just want to remind everybody, the Alzheimer's fundraiser, like that might be, I might have one live stream before that, but that is in June, probably the Sunday before Father's Day. Probably should have written down what day that is, but I'll probably be trying to get lots of other channels to mention it. There'll be a lot of reminders about it. If you're interested in donating, a bottle for the giveaway, just contact me, whiskey.mountain7@gmail.com. My email's in the description below, or you can contact me on Instagram. Also, I've actually already created the team, so you don't have to be there. You don't have to do that the day of the fun. That will get you entered to win. I wonder if that's my camera getting like, hey, it's been 2 hours. I lasted this long, bitch. So, yes. Thank you for all the help with my Jeep brakes. So, who are Whiskey Mountains 1 through 6? What? Oh, I don't know. It was just taken. Whiskey Mountains was taken. I don't know. I just picked a number. Like, what? Doop-de-doop. Alzheimer's fundraiser. That was a big thing. That's like my big... It's like half the reason I have a channel is for that. And it was amazing last year. So hopefully another great year this year. But thanks so much, y'all, for hanging out. And now I'm going to drink more of this Stag Junior, which is delicious. So go watch some Star Wars, y'all. And then Women of Whiskeys at 11 p.m. Eastern, I think. Salud!